Hi, in this video, we are going to look at how we go about solving linear equations with brackets. There are three steps that we can take to do this. First, we expand the bracket, then we add like terms, and finally, we solve for the unknown variable. Let's look at some examples. Solve for x. Here we have 4 multiplied by the bracket x plus 1. So let's expand this bracket. So we say 4 multiplied by x, and we get 4x. Then we multiply 4 by 1, and we get positive 4. And we can make this equal to 12. Now on the left side, we've got our x term with 4x. So we put 4x over here. On the right, we've got 12. And we're going to move this 4 to the right by saying minus 4. Now on the left, we have 4x. And on the right, 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. But we don't want 4x, we want x. So let's divide by 4 on this side, and we divide by 4 on this side. On the left-hand side, the 4's cancel, and we're left with x. And on the right-hand side, 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. Let's do another one. 9 is equal to 6 multiplied by the bracket x plus 7 plus 5x. Let's start by expanding this bracket over here. So we have 9 is equal to x multiplied by 6 is 6x. 6 multiplied by 7 is positive 42. And then we have the 5x over here. So we say plus 5x. Now, on the left-hand side, we've got 9. And on the right-hand side, we can add our like terms. 6x plus 5x is 11x. So we say 11x plus 42. On the right-hand side, we've got our 11x. So we need to move this 42 to the left. We have 9 that is already there. 42 is positive. Let's make it negative 42. 9 minus 42 is negative 33. And we make it equal to 11x. Finally, to get x by itself, let's divide both sides by 11. So we say negative 33 over 11. Negative 33 divided by 11 gives us negative 3. And on the right-hand side, the 11's cancel, and we're left with x. Please remember that when you have an x on one side and a value on the other, this is what the variable is equal to. It does not matter which side the x is on. So we can say x is equal to negative 3. And this is the same as this. As long as x is positive and does not have a coefficient, it does not matter which way you write it. Let's do another example. 4 multiplied by the bracket x minus 3 is equal to x minus 3 multiplied by the bracket x minus 2. Let's start by multiplying 4 by the bracket x minus 3. 4 multiplied by x is 4x. 4 multiplied by negative 3 is negative 12. Then we have an equal sign. We have x, so we can just say x. Now we multiply negative 3 by x, and we get negative 3x. Finally, we can multiply negative 3 by negative 2, and we get positive 6. Now we can add like terms. On the left-hand side, we have 4x minus 12 is equal to x minus 3x is negative 2x plus 6. The next step is we need to put our x terms on one side of the equation. 4 is the higher coefficient, so we're going to put our x terms on the left. Let's have 4x, which is already there. Now we're going to move negative 2x by making it positive 2x. On the right-hand side, we've got 6. And then we're going to move negative 12 and make it positive 12. On the left-hand side, 4x plus 2x is 6x. And on the right-hand side, 6 plus 12 gives us 18. To get x by itself, let's divide both sides by 6. So 18 over 6. On the left-hand side, the 6's cancel, and we're left with x. And on the right-hand side, 18 divided by 6 gives us 3. Let's do another one. Here we have x minus the bracket x minus 2 minus 2 multiplied by the bracket x minus 3. Let's start by expanding these brackets. We have x, so we can say x. Now we have a negative in front of the bracket, which means we need to multiply the bracket by negative 1. Negative 1 multiplied by x gives us negative x. Negative 1 multiplied by negative 2 is positive 2. Now we can expand this bracket over here. Negative 2 multiplied by x is negative 2x. And negative 2 multiplied by negative 3 is positive 6. And we make this equal to 0. Now we can add like terms. X minus x is 0, so these two cancel. Then we have negative 2x. Let's say negative 2x. 2 plus 6 is 8, so we say plus 8. And we make this equal to 0. Now remember that x must always be positive. So let's move negative 2x to the right side. So there's our equal sign, and we're now going to have positive 2x. On the left-hand side, we still have our 8. Finally, to get x by itself, it's divide by 2 on this side and divide by 2 on this side. 8 divided by 2 gives us 4. On the right-hand side, the 2's cancel, and we're left with x. Let's do one final example. Let's start by expanding 3 multiplied by the bracket x minus 2. 3 multiplied by x is 3x. 3 multiplied by negative 2 is negative 6. Then we have plus 8. We just say plus 8. We have our equal sign. On the right-hand side, we've got an x, so we say x. And then we can expand this bracket over here. 2 multiplied by x is positive 2x. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, so plus 2. Now we can add like terms. On the left-hand side, we've got 3x, so we say 3x over here. Negative 6 plus 8 is positive 2. We've got an equal sign. X plus 2x gives us 3x. And then we have plus 2 again. Let's put our x terms on one side of the equation. We have 3 and 3. So it doesn't matter which side you want to put them on, but I'm going to put them on the left-hand side. I have 3x. Then I'm going to move this 3x over here by making it to make it negative. On the right-hand side, I've got positive 2. And then I'm going to move this positive 2 by making the 2 negative as well. 3x minus 3x is 0. And 2 minus 2 is 0. In this case, our x terms have cancelled. So our answer is no solution. You will find more examples like these in upcoming videos.